2023 was a gamer's dream. We got hit with so many games this past year that it's almost impossible to keep up with. From the big hitters like Baldur's Gate 3, Tears of the Kingdom, and Lies of P, to smaller indie gems like Lethal Company and Coral Island, game studios absolutely crushed it this past year. I fully expect 2024 to slow down significantly when it comes to games next year, but there's still a few games that I have my eye on. Let's take a look at my top 10 most anticipated games for 2024. Hey everybody, post-editing April here. So I'm going back and editing the footage as we speak, and I'm noticing that the audio is kind of yikes when I'm speaking into the mic. I think I need to get used to just talking into the mic, and I turn away to look at my script sometimes, so you'll probably notice that in some parts of the video I'm quieter. Don't worry, I'm trying to fix this for next video. Hopefully it's not an issue in the future, but please be patient with me. This is like my first video I've done in a while. Okay, bye. Coming up first on this list is Palworld, which is a unique blend of creature collecting and open world exploration. It's also Pokemon with guns. Developed by Pocket Pair, Palworld introduces us to an expansive world filled with adorable creatures called pals. And while you might be thinking this is going to be a cute, cozy game, think again. Pals aren't going to be like the cuddly creatures you might expect in Pokemon. In Palworld, pals can be used for transportation, farming, and eating. Yes, you can eat your pals. You won't have to wait long to play Palworld, as it's set to be released in late January 2024. I am so excited to play this game with my friends. I've always loved Pokemon-esque type games. And with servers being set to hold up to 16 players, this game is going to be an absolute blast. Turnip Boy is making a return in a sequel game this year. Snoozy Kazoo is bringing back this indie gem in a brand new game, Turnip Boy Robs a Bank. In the game, you'll play as Turnip Boy and navigate this new world where instead of committing tax evasion, you'll be committing the ultimate heist. The sequel will feature brand new characters as well as a few familiar faces. What's interesting to me is that this game is going to feature roguelike elements. Does this mean each time we enter the bank, we'll face new enemies and a new landscape? Are we still going to be able to explore the adorable world that was introduced to us in the first game? I can't wait to see how it plays out. This is going to be a fun one. Like Palworld, Turnip Boy Robs a Bank also has a January release set to January 18th. I am super excited because I actually got to play the first game this year and loved it. It's one of my top games from this year, so I can't wait to see what the sequel holds. One thing I learned about myself this past year is that I absolutely love 3D platformers, so this next game isn't really a shocker to me. The Plucky Squire is an action-packed RPG where you play as Jot, a hero who discovers a brand new world outside of his storybook after he's been kicked out of his own story. Throughout the game, players will swap between 2D and 3D worlds while solving puzzles, traversing an unfamiliar land, and saving Jot's friends. From what I've seen so far, switching landscapes looks really cool and like such a unique concept that I haven't really seen in other games before, so I can't wait to see how it plays in game. While there's been no confirmed release date at the time of recording this video, I expect to see this game in early to mid 2024. If you're a fan of Little Nightmares 1 and 2, I am happy to tell you that Little Nightmares 3 will also be coming out in 2024. Little Nightmares 3 is going to feature two brand new characters in the series, Low and Alone. Players will have to solve mind-bending puzzles and navigate their way through the dark matters that the game throws at them. The best part? Little Nightmares 3 is set to be a co-op game, so players can grab a friend and work together to survive in this dangerous world of delusions, enemies, and the unknown. I'm a slowpoke. I just played the first game this year, but I am so glad that I did, because now Little Nightmares 3 is on my radar, and I am stoked to be able to play this game with a friend. Unfortunately, we don't have too much information on the game, but I'm sure that this one is on everyone's wish list. Every time I play For the King, I describe it as a simplistic version of Baldur's Gate. If I were to describe Baladins, I would say it's a simplistic version of For the King. In Baladins, you play as a Baladin, a hero that travels from town to town in an attempt to bring happiness to those around them. You can choose from 4 playable classes, all with unique skills. Players can either fly solo in their adventures or bring a few friends along the way. Whatever you choose, your decisions in this game matter. One choice can lead you to total failure or a triumphant victory. Choose wisely. The game isn't available yet, but if anyone's interested in trying out this game, a demo is currently available on Steam. At the moment, online co-op is unavailable for the demo, but it's still a lot of fun solo. I had so much fun in this demo. The characters are so fun, the music is great, the classes are so fun, and there's just so much replayability in the demo, so I'm really excited to see what happens with the full game. If you were a fan of Stray or Untitled Goose Game, you might want to keep an eye out for this next game. Little Kitty Big City is a charming story where you are a cat who is trying to make its way home, but not before causing a little chaos. You can run around town completing quests, exploring the city, or disrupting the peace. It's up to you in this fun adventure. Players can even customize their cat with one of many hats available to them. Unfortunately, the demo is no longer available on Steam, and I am very sad about that. But I was able to catch one of my friends stream the demo, and it's just so cute. I cannot wait to play this game. Little Kitty Big City doesn't have a release date, but hopefully we'll hear something soon. I actually found out about this next game while researching for this video, but even though I just found out about it, it does not take away from the fact that I am super stoked for this next game. Lost Records Bloom and Rage comes from the same developers who created Tell Me Why, Jasant, and most notably, Life is Strange. Lost Records was announced at the most recent Game Awards, so we don't have a lot of information about the game just yet. What we do know is that the story revolves around high school friends Swan, Nora, Autumn, and Kat 27 years after they went no contact with each other. They're magically reunited as they have to come face to face with their 27-year-old secret that once separated them. We also know that this will be a choice-based game, similar to Life is Strange, where the player will have to make difficult choices as the story progresses. Lost Records isn't set to release until late 2024, but in the meantime, I hope we get to see more gameplay and learn more about the world of Lost Records Bloom and Rage. If there has ever been a game trailer that made me cry, it's Neva. You can prepare for an emotional roller coaster in Neva, which is an atmospheric adventure game developed by Gentle Breeze Studios. You might know a thing or two about their other game, Free. You will play as Alba, a young woman who finds herself bound to a wolf cub after a traumatic experience involving dark forces. Together, the two of you will embark on a journey through a decaying world, trying to find a new home. Neva explores themes of loss, discovery, and the power of memories, all while trying to offer players a heartfelt narrative experience. I haven't seen or heard from the developers since this was announced at Summer Games Fest, but if anyone has any information, please let me know. I am so stoked for this game. Taking the throne at number 9 on this list, Yes Your Grace Snowfall is an expansion to the critically acclaimed Yes Your Grace. This is my reminder to finish the first game because Yes Your Grace Snowfall looks so badass. Just like its predecessor, Yes Your Grace Snowfall is all about making what you think is the best choice for your kingdom. Each week in game, you will be faced with various decisions that could greatly impact not just your position as king, but also your family. You'll have to manage your resources carefully, lead your men through unknown lands, make alliances with neighboring kingdoms, all while making sure you care for your family. The game recently had a short beta period where players could get a taste of the game, but we likely won't be getting a release until late 2024. Rounding out this list is Pine Hearts, an enchanting adventure game developed by Evergreen Games. What made me first interested in Pine Hearts was how the developers described the game. According to Steam, Pine Hearts takes the item-based progression of Zelda, combines it with Souls-like level design, and wraps it all up in a wholesome aesthetic with a focus on puzzles, not combat. I am extremely curious to see what Souls-like elements looks like in a cozy game. Despite what looks to be a cozy adventure, Pine Hearts seems to tell a much darker tale. It tells a story about the loss of a family member with themes of love, life, and memories. You'll have the opportunity to explore the Pine Hearts Caravan Park and discover all of its secrets along the way. I'm so glad I watched the Wholesome Snack event and found out about this game, because it looks so fun. I cannot wait for its release. According to Kickstarter, we can expect to see Pine Hearts in early 2024. And that's it. That is my top 10 most anticipated games of 2024. I am excited for every game on this list, but if there's any games that you think I should keep my eye on, let me know down in the comments. Don't forget that if you enjoyed this video to leave a like and subscribe if you want to see more content from this channel. I am trying to make it active in 2024. Anyways, I will see you guys next time. Bye, friends!